Welcome to DynaMaker Features, 3D Exports STEP and BIM. Ever wondered how to export 3D geometry in DynaMaker? Typically triggered by a button or automated in your quoting flow, you can generate and export any geometry in an instant for engineering purposes in STEP format or architecture and construction purposes in BIM format. For any of these, it's important to have a function that prepares the geometry to export, as shown here in Actions with getGeometryToExport, which controls what to export, like excluding the screws here with tags. This can be done via getPartialGeometry of the assembly's geometry or directly via the manager. For the BIM and STEP formats, a specific exporter is required. For that, in the dashboard, start by creating a BIM exporter. You will see the function generateBIM, which takes a geometry group. Notice that the IFC model has some optional arguments to store metadata, like project name or organization. Similarly, we create a STEP exporter, which also takes a geometry group in its default generateSTEP function, with an optional argument to change the units of the model, in case it was modeled differently from millimeters. Once we have these exporters, we go back to the UI editor. Then we import both exporters as if they were subcomponents. Then we generate the data needed to download through the functions of the exporters for each case, for example through UI buttons. Since generating a binary large object, or blob, from this data is asynchronous, we should not forget to add async await where it belongs. Then we can download the blob as usual via studio.download file. Do you want to know more? Check our documentation at docs.dynamaker.com.